What's cracking? Man, I didn't schedule my live this time. I said, fuck it, let me just wing it. See who comes up in here today. Let me unplug this. Man, I was talking to my homie right now, and he don't get it. He was like, man, you just over there, but you couldn't make it in America. I said, you have no idea, man. That is not why. I was like, I made it in America just fine. I just don't want to be in that motherfucker no more. I just don't see that happening. I just lost all interest. You know? I'm not seeing the light. Let me see. He goes, I commented on this dude's shit. Someone posted a video about the women in Costa Rica. I call Cap because I just came from that motherfucker. And like, man, I don't think so. Yeah, I ain't never going back there. Let me see. Let me read these comments. He said, did I speak Spanish? He said, when you don't speak Spanish, you limit yourself to maybe a chosen few. Okay, let me respond to this shit. Uh, so prior to spending 6 months in Costa Rica, I spent 6 months in Colombia. I am not fluent in Spanish. The women are the complete opposite. I got treated way better in Colombia. Prior to spending 6 months in Costa Rica, I spent 6 months in Colombia. I'm not fluent in Spanish. Damn. Hello, Noah. What's up? So I'm on this cat's video. Let me read. Let me tell y'all. Maybe y'all know. Maybe he's a new content creator. I don't know. Oh, Don Mecca is his name. Don Mecca. He ain't big. He's got a little over 1,000 subs. He ain't big, but still, like, I am not talking highly about no Costa Rican women, bro. They pretty, and I'll leave it at that. Would I ever visit that country again? Yeah, I will. But the show won't be for the women, and I will be bringing sand to the motherfucking beach. That is for show. Yeah, like I'm cool. So I don't know, like that whole video. Like the title of it, oh, I call Cap like a motherfucker. He goes, Costa Rican women worth dating. Here's my experience. I call Cap on that shit, bro. I mean, granted, I was over there, didn't have a lot of chips, but I still talk to women every day. And I could totally tell the difference. And it ain't just me that said that shit. Even a couple of local men said that shit. So it wasn't just me. So I honestly just couldn't wait to get up out of that country. But he posted a video like Costa Rican women is the shit. Yeah, I don't fucking think so, man. I will brag about Colombian girls all day long, you know. And like I was telling him right now, I'm like, dude, I spent 6 months in Costa Rica and I spent 6 months in Colombia. Yeah, I can tell the difference. Right now, I'm here in Mexico. I already could tell. It hasn't even been a full week that I've been here in Mexico. And I can already tell the difference between the girls. Ain't even went out with none of them. I'm just talking to them online and I can already tell the difference. Completely. Culture is a motherfucker, man. So the Costa Rican girls and American girls they just alike. Their attitudes just alike. AI, what's up, man? Where y'all from? Where are you from, Noah? Where are you from? Is it AI or AJ? That's AI. Excuse me, man. I'm about to turn 50 this year. My eyesight ain't all that perfect. Hey, since I'm in Mexico, so motherfucking cheap over here, maybe I go get some eye surgery. ah, so yeah, man. I'm calling cap on this dude's video. Watching from the Philippine Islands. Man, dude, I can't wait to see the Philippines. Philippines is on my list, bro. Welcome to my live. One of these days, you gonna see some of my videos in the motherfucking Philippines. My first wife was Filipino. I love me some Filipino women. And when it comes to Filipino girls, they can have one. They could be missing a leg and an arm, and I'll still be like, "Hey, baby, can I smash, baby?" So the Filipinos, but I got to see Japan first, man. I'm going to Japan first. I'm gonna tell you my top four: Japan, Thailand, Vietnam, and the Philippines. Those are my top four. So I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. In fact, let me get my plugs in because I'm not monetized yet with. I ain't monetized yet with YouTube. I keep doing these lives though. I'll get there. But I got my other hustles, which I'm gonna plug in. And one of them is teaching English. So if I happen to get a class right now, I gotta take it. And then I'll talk to y'all in the chats. All right, my first plug. Y'all gotta check out my website, man. Check out my website, DeMontMoret.com. Travel essentials. And I sell life insurance. All right, so, hey, you looking for life insurance? Help your boy out. I just now got started. Let me see, I got my license number last week. Sarah's in the building. Hello, Sarah. Hello. How you doing, baby? How you doing? It's always nice to see you. Well, see your name pop up on my chat. But you know what I mean. Hey, Sarah, Mexico's kind of nice. You closer. You can come on over. It's mad cheap over here. It's dumb cheap. Look, I'm going to say it again because I've been saying it in like all my videos. But let me tell you how cheap it actually is. So, Costa Rica, for a 6 pack of Corona, because how are you? The way you introduced me is why peace be confused on that exit only concept. I'm doing good, baby. I'm doing good. Yeah, I am doing fabulous. And I'm going to get better, baby. Let me tell you, I'm going to get better. No, but I ain't exiting for a while. Y'all got me for at least an hour. Well, thank you. Thank you. My smile get better when I get my ass to a dentist. But most likely it's going to be a Mexican dentist. Hey, so Sarah, so peep this out. Let me tell you about Mexico. So, here's a price comparison because I want you to get the full picture on this. Costa Rica, I would say a 6 pack of Coronas and a bottle of tequila would have cost me $36. 36, those two items. But here in lovely Mexico, last Saturday, I bought the 6 pack of Corona, a bottle of tequila, and 7 more items on top of that. 18 eggs here is almost $7. Yeah, with my $33, I got my Corona, my tequila, dog food for Kobe, a loaf of bread, a bag of chips, some mayonnaise, a jar of mayonnaise, some ham, cheese, and a pack of cigarettes for $33. Ain't coming back to America. I'm coming back to visit. That's it. I was just telling my I was just telling my homie, I go, dude, this was what I bought with my $33. I'm like, what you gonna get for $33 in America? About the same motherfucking thing you gonna get in Costa Rica. OTS, so expensive in Cali. It's so expensive just in America, period. And I gotta go back. Thanksgiving's coming up, so 7 grams. Oh, I can't wait to find out how much the weed costs over here in Mexico. $33, 7 grams. No, not 7 grams, 7 items. Or we talking about weed. I don't know the weed prices here yet. I'm gonna find out though, but I gotta recover. I gotta recover first of all from even getting over here, you know. And I haven't sold a deal yet, but I'm not fully set up with the life insurance thing. But I'm getting there, so I'll be. You know what? I'm gonna go buy a sack after I get a deal closed on. Because I know you talking food, but reefer cheaper here than food. I gotta find out the reefer prices here. I hope in Mexico it's as cheap as in Colombia. Well, I paid $25 for a zip. I hope it's that cheap over here. I gotta switch Airbnbs tomorrow, so I'm going to a new spot. I'm waiting for this dude to take my reservation. But yeah, y'all gonna see a different background on me. Because I want $25 zips. That's what I'm saying, man. I can't be waiting to smoke weed in my videos again and even blow some trees on my lives. Like, hey, I think it was Saturday. I don't think you was in my live on Saturday, but I had my bottle of tequila and my Coronas, and I set up on my live and got lit. Hey, I damn near dusted on that whole bottle, so I can't wait to have some trees with it. I just paid $32 for a nicotine vape. Damn. Yeah, man, it's too expensive over there. I'm cool. If I can pull off 100 grand a year selling life insurance, but I'm in a country like Mexico or Colombia, that's like making a half a million a year. Cigarettes here are $10. Look, cigarettes in Costa Rica was $5.45. Here it's $4.16. But in Colombia it was $2. But I'll take that $4.16. It's weird. I go to the same motherfucking 7-Eleven and I'll be checking the charges on my Cash App. One day they charge me $4.16. One day they charge me $4.07. But then again, the conversion, it goes up and down. It goes up and down. But do you get to smoke up in the hotel? You know what? I naturally don't. I probably could, but I'm just one of those people. I'm used to just walking outside. Well, that's been the law in California for decades now. So whenever that law had passed, no more smoking indoors, I've always just smoked outdoors. Yeah. So even if I could smoke in a place, I never asked because I've never been. I don't want the inside of my wherever I'm staying to smell like cigarettes. Now that's cigarettes. Smoking weed. Oh, I always smoke weed inside my Airbnbs. Smoking weed, I don't take that outside. I'll smoke weed indoors all the time, all the time. But cigarettes, I always take. Cigarettes just stink, and I take that shit outside. you know, I always just take it outside. Otherwise, if I had some trees, I will be puffing right now. Indoors. With weed, the smell goes away in like a day. You know. Wait, do you smoke weed indoors or outdoors? Man, I really hope this dude take my reservation because, like, I was booking his reservation. He was like, "Hey, you interested?" And then I happened to have a class to come in. So I told the dude, I said, "Well, yeah, I'm interested. Just wait." Illinois reefer is legal, but you can't smoke in public. Here in Cali, meth being smoked at the bus stop, 3 in the afternoon, vapes go by. Hey, that drug problem. I don't know if you ever been out of America yet, but I don't know what's gonna be done about the drug problem over there. Cause you don't see. I call them zombies. All the fucking zombies. It's overwhelming the zombies in America. You don't see that. I ain't seen no shit like that in Mexico, in Costa Rica, or Colombia. Though in Costa Rica, I caught a couple crackheads smoking dope, in the park. I caught a couple of zombies, but it ain't like it is in America. It's a whole nother breed over there. I think because of that fentanyl really got people fucked up. Like all the way fucked up. Hey, I swear I'll never do drugs again. If I'm ever in the mood to do some drugs, that shit's gonna be in Colombia. She said, "Well, Sarah, when I was on drugs, we at least hid in the alley behind tinted glass, embarrassed of ourselves." I know. Hey, go to San Francisco. If you go to San Francisco, them zombies over there, they so don't give a fuck. They'll take a shit right on the sidewalk. They slay dope, don't even try to hide it. Look, I was driving through where the police station was, and there's police vehicles on both sides of the street. Drug dealers out there slinging crack all in front of the police department and didn't give a fuck in the world. Didn't care. Only in America. Only in America. Yeah, at least try to hide it. I was wondering if I walked down Skid Row, if anyone would recognize me. Oh, you was knee deep in drugs. I'm glad you ain't on Skid Row now. Hey, I had a buddy of mine from high school. He got strung out on drugs, ended up on Skid Row. And dude ended up dying though on an overdose. It's quite shocking. He was like super smart. The nurse and shit. He started nah, remember drugs don't make who you are. Yeah. So my boy, and what I'm about to tell you right now, you probably seen it on the news. But his ass went up in a gas station in LA. It was like a car wash gas station. And he was stealing from the store. I guess the owner chased him out. He went inside the car wash, jumped in the back seat of this lady's car, and the lady turned out to be a nun, and he kidnapped the nun, ended up going to jail behind that shit, and then it was like all over the news. But drugs make you stupid. Yeah, they do. And you know what? I've done drugs in the past, but I've never gotten like out of control. Like I've done it where it's like New Year's Eve and somebody got some candy out. It's I've never really had a drug problem. And I definitely do not consider weed a drug problem. Yeah, weed ain't no drug. People say it's a drug that don't do weed, but weed ain't no damn drug. One thing weed do for me is give me the munchies. It's a medicine. Real drugs is man has chemically transformed it. Those are real drugs. If it's white. Yeah, those are real drugs. All right, you know what? I'm not gonna worry about this Airbnb because this dude got 3 empty spots. So even though he ain't um, answered my shit yet, I think I'll be all right. I was gonna stay here where I'm at. I really be honest with you. I didn't want to stay here, but I didn't feel like moving. Drugs, you got to do shit to it chemically. You got to add baking soda, water, stir it up. I don't know the recipe. I'm just saying, yeah. When I was a kid, I watched my brother rock up some Yale because he was like a crack dealer, and then he would come home, mix it up in a jar and shit. Yeah, I know about it very much so. And you right. Cat Williams. Yeah. Hey, you right. Like if it's chemically, if they fucking with it chemically, it's a drug. And that includes even fucking doctors, scientists and shit. All that. Yeah. Like those are real drugs. Just because it's legal don't mean like Oxycontin. Oxycontin, that's a hell of a drug. That shit got motherfuckers just toe up. Toe up. Biggest drug dealer is doctors. Yeah. Yeah, they mask it up. Oh, but we're legal. It's like, come on, man. Ain't nobody need no Oxycontin. They strung out whole communities. Hey, when motherfuckers was ramming their cars to a Walgreens and steal some Oxycontin, come on now. Like, that's serious. Yeah. I had this one cat. I had a job with LA Fitness, right? Doing sales. And I'm a hell of a salesperson, but this one sales dude that was there, I forgot his name. But he was like the number one fucking cat, right? Like he held it down that gym, but he got strung out on Oxycontins. Normally the company would have fired someone who's strung out on drugs like him. But he made so much fucking money, they tried to help him out. And they put his ass in rehab 3 times and paid for it. And every time he gets back out, and then he start using Oxycontin again. So one time we're working together, and I go, dude, I ain't never done no Oxy before. He goes, I got some. And we went to the child care. It was closed at the time. Just letting you know. But we went into the child care, and him and I did something. And never again. I ain't never felt no high like that. I'm like, oh my God, I couldn't even function the rest of the day. And I'm like, how the fuck you be making all this money and you fucking strung out like this on these oxys? Yeah, sir said, I see people look down on me because I smoke weed and they all proud on oxys. Girl, I've heard it so many times. People try to talk shit about my weed habit. I'm like, whatever. And I smoke. I didn't have to buy it, like, cause I grew it. So at my crib, I always had pounds. I would just give away ounces like it was nothing. I would just smoke. And motherfuckers try to talk shit. I ain't trying to hear it. Let me tell you what a cool boss I am. Yeah, like I'm coming over. Yeah. Hey, if I was still growing, but look, when I owned my car dealership, and my employees love the fuck out of me because, yeah, let me tell you how it was working for me and how I treated my employees. I always showed up to work with a full jar. Smoke sessions was at 9, 12, 4:20, and 7. And ain't nobody had to buy no weed. I always had weed. And I treated everyone to lunch on Fridays. My personal assistant, she would get lunch every day because she would go get my lunch. But the rest of the team would get free lunch on me and free weed all day. And then sometimes I get customers that will smell my weed. I had this one customer, like it was, my office manager was doing his paperwork. He was buying a car, and we was in the back smoking. I guess he smelt it, right? I actually got bad Yelp reviews a couple times over it. But anyway, the customer asked my assistant, she goes, hey, I smell them smoking weed. You think I could buy some weed? So my office manager comes in the back and gets me. She goes, the customer smelled the weed. He want to know if he can buy some. So I go, well, let me go talk to him. So I go into the office. I go, well, sir, I don't ever sell my weed. But if you hook me up with a good Yelp review, I'll hook you up with a free sack right now. He goes, fuck yeah. So I gave my customer an ounce. Hey, and I'm a super bomb ass grower. Like, I would grow fire ass strains. Ah, the good old days. The good old days. Hey, I got my 5-star Yelp review though. My red shirt, yeah. My favorite color is red. I gotta buy all new clothes. Like I have to replace. Been screaming at my eyes. Yeah, I'm flamed up. I'm flamed. Big back being bull about the situation, blood. I gotta buy all new shit. Luggage, clothes, everything. I need to buy everything brand new. Shoes, the whole chicken caboodle. You tell me every day, red your favorite. Yeah, I need more red shit. Hey, it's cool. I gotta just, I'm making my transition from teaching into back into sales. So once I get a few deals under my belt, then y'all catch some videos. I'll drop some videos on it where I go shopping at the mall and shit. Me and Kobe. Yeah, I got to get my channel off the hook. Hey, you know what, Sarah? I'm thinking about doing. And you give me some time on this. I'm just throwing out thoughts, but I want to get back into cooking. I'm a black sheep crip, but I ain't scared in Long Beach. First gang I was in was Schoolyard. Schoolyard? Um, but hey, I'm thinking about, I want to get back into cooking. And these Airbnbs I be renting, they cooking sets be like whack as fuck. But a few days ago, I was looking into buying my own kitchen pots setup, like some real nice shit with a seasoning rack, some like really dope ass knives. If I do that, I'll have to get a suitcase for that setup, and it'll just be my traveling kit. But we'll see, because if I'm gonna start going live with my cooking skills, I'm gonna need a pretty ass kitchen setup, and I ain't been in not one Airbnb where they got dope ass kitchen utensils. Cartel, my first gang seems. When you daddy is who mine is that's what it is. Hey, all my brothers and sisters are gang banging when we were young. You know, growing up in LA, you know. Oh well, you did say your pops was from Mexico, so. But the cartel, they different kind of gang members. They're more into making money, not terrorism. But when you do gangster shit, you gotta get your revenge that way too. You know what I mean? Like back in the day when I was slanging and somebody robbed me, and like I can go to the police and be like, "Hey, this dude just robbed me." Police be like, "Well, what was you doing?" "Well, I was breaking the law." Cartel and Crips go way back like Cadillacs. Yeah, but they about their paper. They only do their revenge if it's business. Like people be like, well, "Aren't you scared of the cartel?" No, I'm more scared of the teenagers in America than I am of the cartel. Cartel ain't got no business with me, and I ain't got no business with them. You know, I don't do drugs, so. And if I'm gonna get some weed, it's most likely gonna be a chick that's gonna hook me up with some weed. Who expects an 11-year-old white-looking girl to have a kilo in her backpack? Nobody. Hey, like Ice Cube said, uh, coming a ghetto vet, fool I could vet. That one song he came out with, Ghetto Vet. He said everybody want to put the dope on me because I don't get searched by the LAPD because he's in a wheelchair. Ain't nobody gonna search a dude in a wheelchair. That shit is funny. Hey, hey, ain't that the truth though? Ain't nobody gonna search no little 11-year-old girl. Hey, that's mad gangster though to stick a 11-year-old girl with a sack though. Hey, go on my website. Hold on. Something new I added to my website yesterday. Let me highlight the link too. Hold on a second. Hold on. I want the hyperlink to come up. Hey, if this dude don't take my reservation, I'm gonna be foobar tomorrow because I gotta check out of here. I do not want to be. I don't want to be homeless in Mexico. That would be no bueno. Oh, so Sarah, and everyone else. Hold on. I hope that came up. Oh, it did. The hyperlink came up. So I added, go look at my website. I added on there life insurance quotes. Don't worry, just stick your leg out. That's exactly what I'm doing. I've been laying up in bed teaching my classes and shit. Hey, go look at my website. I got life insurance quotes on there. Hey, what's gonna get my channel to crack? If some of my people coming in here on the lives, y'all buy a policy off me. Don't be having no people wash cars and do a GoFundMe to bury your asses. Hey, I can sell motherfucker term insurance. What's term insurance? $10 a month. At least cover your final expense insurance. So I gotta get my plugs in. YouTube is a business. Let me have me a smoke. You know you only if it's shirtless, men's and skinny jeans. Hey, skinny jeans still popular. Not that bad. Cover the mic. All right, hold up. All right, let me know. All right, hold on. Let me know if you can hear me now. Hopefully you can hear me now. I think maybe the microphone is underneath the phone. Okay, cool. I noticed that come my daily videos sounds a little staticky on my phone, but soon enough, it's on my list. I got to get my Instant 360. I replace all that shit. So I won't be using my cell phone forever for these videos. I can't wait to get an Instant 360 camera with that 360-degree view. I gotta work hard for that shit to happen. That means I gotta close some deals because teaching English ain't gonna get me there. Actually, and I'm so my stress level is with so much lower, so much lower. Hmm. Hey, what a difference switching countries do to your life. Just dip over to another country. I'll say your stress level goes from here to yeah. Hey, I'm excited tomorrow to see another part of face down, booties up. Just yeah, I need some tail. I ain't had no vagina in a while. The vagina costs directly or indirectly, and I ain't had no money to pay indirectly or directly. I need to change that up though. Temporary setback. It don't matter to me. Coastal be the boss. Yeah, it do. And as an English teacher, that's not boss mode. That's not boss money. That's living check by check of money. Yeah, that is not boss money. I'm working on it though. I will have some boss money pretty soon. Pretty soon. I'm working on it. It ain't gonna be overnight, but I am working on it day and night. You feel me? McDonald's pay 20 now an hour. Damn. Yeah, that means Big Mac's gonna be like 20 and $20. Yeah. It's hey, it's about time though they pay them people right. Like In and Out employees get paid right. You know, like I heard that the owner of In and Out, I heard that lady is just shit, bro. She be throwing parties for her employees and everything. She treats her employees like I treat my employees. Treat them as a team. McDonald's was treating their employees like they slaves. Hey, you better come make this $6 an hour. Now by choice, government put the foot down. All fast food now is 20. Oh, well, good. That's good. They didn't have to enforce that shit on In and Out though. In and Out is always pay their people nice. They should have been following In and Out's model. But greedy ass corporations. Have you noticed over the years the Big Macs got smaller and smaller and smaller? In California only. Well, California is the most expensive state, though. That is for sure. California is the most expensive. You can't make it in Cali on $7, $8 an hour. Like, yeah. Like off my teacher income, there's no way in hell I could survive in California. SD in the building. That's funny, Steve Chappelle. Yeah, SD be having jokes. Yeah, dude. Like me teach English in California ain't happening. I'm about to smoke a joint. Well, smoke one for me, bro. Hold on a second. Smoke one for me, because I still ain't got no weed yet. I gotta get some weed. I'm so used to not smoking weed now, I can wait. I'm not jonesing right now. But I'm just gonna wait till I close me a deal. And then I'm gonna treat myself to some weed. But until then, I'm still weedless. Some motherfuckers is homeless. I'm weedless. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stay weed. I might as well just stay weedless for a little bit. But once I start smoking weed, how long has it been? Let me see. Um, Man, at least since May or June, since I had my own weed. He scared to ask his neighbor in Mexico for some reefer. No, trust me, that ain't it. I'm broken into the Ten Commandments. Yeah, I'm tapped out. That's the only reason. It's economics. It ain't because I'm scared. Yeah, that's why I need y'all to buy a life insurance policy off me. Hey, the first deal I do, you best believe I'm gonna be hotboxing my Airbnb. Yeah. Oh, Sarah says she gonna buy a policy soon. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, you know what? I'm broken than a cast. Hey, honest with you, I think all I need is that's awesome. Hey, that'll be awesome, Sarah. Because I need to sell myself a policy. I'm gonna tell you where I'm at with my career right now. Next week, I got to pay for the insurance that covers my license. Then I need to sell myself a policy. If I sold you a policy, That's two policies. I'm good. Now then from that point, y'all gonna be seeing me smoke weed in all my lives. Yeah, like then I can start really building some content and all that, man. So I can't do it with the teacher income. Actually, I can kind of take that back because Mexico is so cheap. I could start doing some shit with just my teacher income. I couldn't do it in Costa Rica. Costa Rica, it wasn't gonna happen off my teacher income. That's like me trying to ball out off my teacher income in America. It just wasn't gonna happen. But here in Mexico, it's different. But what's gonna send me over though, honestly, I do two deals. It's crazy. If I do two deals a month, that pays for all my expenses in Mexico. Trust me, I want to do way more than that. But just two deals a month covers all my expenses in Mexico. But I'm not gonna be in Mexico much longer. My next country, well, America. I gotta go visit everyone. Uh, but my next, it'll be Colombia. Colombia be my country. I can't wait to get back over there. I miss it over there. But I gotta renew my passport. If my passport wasn't about to expire, I probably would have left Costa Rica and went straight to Colombia. Drinks. I'm down to drink tomorrow. But tomorrow I gotta move to another Airbnb. Actually, I can't drink shit. Like I'm recovering. For me to get over here to Mexico and my travel expenses to get here, it was like a cool 600. Wipe me out. So right now I'm just squeaking by until I get paid next week and then do a deal. Then I can start drinking. But y'all more than welcome though to buy me a beer. Tomorrow's Friday. It's drinking day for me. Yeah, but right now I'm straight out of low cash. uh, it don't bother me being broke right now. It's just temporary. Hey, but I love it. Look, six pack of Coronas here in Mexico is $5. For the big bottles of Coronas too, it's $5. I think a bottle of tequila. How much do I pay for that tequila? I think I pay like $13, $14 for a bottle of tequila. And that six pack of beer and that tequila lasted me for 2 days. That's lovely. Under $20, I'm good for the whole weekend. Damn, that reminds me of being like when I was a teenager and like $20 would last me for the weekend drinking with the homies. It's like that now here in Mexico. Oh yeah. It ain't like that in America. But yeah, $20 had me drinking for 2 nights. But I do want to hit some bars and all that shit in Guadalajara. I gotta get out and enjoy myself with Guadalajara. Two deals, two deals. And I've been prospecting too. Hey, actually, probably get that stuck out leg next door too with that dinero. Hey, I'm happy about this next spot I'm going to. The dude got a king bed. I like my women in pairs, so that king bed gonna be nice. But no, I ain't gonna have no chicks over there. I'm just renting a room for right now. Stack up some cheese. But I do want to get out and go bar hopping, hit some restaurants, get some cool ass content for my channel. My channel's like way overdue. Everything's overdue. But I gotta super enjoy it here while I'm here. You know, Kobe, I gotta take Kobe to the groomer. Kobe need him a bitch. I really gotta step it up all the way up. Fucking Kobe's bitch gonna be like 5 grand. Oh, but I gotta hook my dude up. I want goat meat, tortillas, rice, and Coke. I ain't never had goat meat before. Is it good? Well, if you saying that you want some, it must be good. Yeah, I ain't never tried goat meat. Maybe I should try cooking it. Yeah, I wonder if they sell goat meat in Mexico. Actually, let me Google that. I want to cook some exotic shit. Do they sell goat meat in Mexico? Hey, I found some dope ass. The report an increase in demand for goat meat. Yeah, Mexican goat meat on tortillas is a Mexican dish. I see. Oh, a guide to the Mexican butcher shops. Yeah. I want to do some, SD said, birria. Is that what it's called in Spanish? Goat meat? It's better than. Hey, I'm down to try it. It's better than steak. Oh, that's saying a lot. Hold on, let me see something. Goat meat recipes. Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm down to do some goat meat. 11 popular goat meat recipes. Hey, I'm down to cook that shit. You know what? When it comes to cooking, SD, that's temporary. You end up going back to eating meat by next month. It's Thanksgiving, bro. With me with cooking, I gotta be like in my zone. Like I cook all the time, but to cook those real 5-star recipes, I gotta be in a certain mood for that one. If anything, I would eat fish. Bro, you gotta eat fried turkey, man. SD, you ever had fried turkey? Here. I want you to do your homework. Chef Emerald. Emerald. Look this dude up. Actually, I'm wondering if all right, I put it in the chat. Emerald Lagacy. He's got a fried turkey recipe that's bananas, bro. Like the best. You'll never want to eat turkey any other way. I already got used to not craving meat anymore. Yeah, I guess it happens. I got used to not craving weed. I mean, I want some weed, but I thought I was gonna die when I ran out of weed. It's been decades since I ain't smoked no weed, man. I thought I was gonna die. I think my body's gonna go in convulsions and shit. But you get used to anything. I really should just quit smoking cigarettes too. That's a real bad habit. That's about my worst habit is smoking cigarettes. And that's a really bad habit, to be honest with you. I should just go ahead and quit. Maybe I'll quit for my birthday next month. Or maybe not. I smoke, I drink. I'm supposed to stop, but I can't. Man, I really hope this dude charged my account. Drinking, I don't drink that much though. I drink 2 days a week, maybe 3 days a week. Most likely, like lately for months, I've been drinking mostly 2 days out of the week. But I want to make my transition and start taking Sundays off. So I might get back into drinking 3 days a week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Marijuana is the best thing going. Yeah. Because, dude, if I start doing my cooking, I got to drink with that. I have to. It's just a must. I gotta have some liquor. I gotta have some liquor and some weed when I start cooking. Gotta go, homie. All right, Sarah. Nice seeing you again. Hasta luego. Yeah. Yeah, too much of anything is bad for you, man. But I'm telling you, on my Sundays, I'm gonna have my sack, couple girls, fucking some bomb ass recipes, and you know, some music. Actually, probably not music because I'll be going live, and I don't want copyright strikes. But I'll beatbox. Yeah. I tell you, I picture in my lives, man. I'm just gonna have cute Asian chicks and Latin chicks talking to y'all in the chats while I'm busy cooking. That's gas, bro. That's gas. Alcohol, if you waking up in the morning, dusting off bottles, that's bad for you. But alcohol moderation, it ain't that bad. And I have friends like that. Wake up in the morning, start drinking. I had a buddy of mine. He would dust off a fucking fifth before 12 o'clock noon. He would get the shakes and shit. See, that kind of drinking is no bueno. But my kind of drinking, a 6 pack of beer. Hey, what kind of strain you smoking? I miss growing weed, man. You know, I grew weed year round for over a decade. Like I had my routine. I had my indoor grow room. And then I would grow outdoors. So I grew year round. It ain't nothing like just sitting up in my grow room, smoking with my ladies. Oh yeah, and I grow some bomb ass weed. Let me tell you the secret of growing super bomb ass weed. It's in the water. I would only give my plants pure. If I personally didn't drink the water, I didn't give it to my plants. It's called Hand Solo Burger. I haven't heard of that strain. My favorite strain was Gorilla Glue 4 mixed with runts. It was a cross. Dude, that shit was so fire. Oh my God, bro. It was dumb fire. And then I bought those seeds to grow in Costa Rica. And the motherfuckers found my seeds at the airport. That's when my suitcase got broken and all that shit, man. But dude, I grew that strain before. I've probably grown at least 30 different strains, probably more. But that Gorilla Glue 4 mixed with runts, like pretty much any strain, I could smoke a whole blunt to myself, right? And dust it off. But that Gorilla Glue 4 and that runts, I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. That shit was too dank. SD said, what was the name of that cross? Here, I'll put it in the chat. Gorilla Glue 4 mixed with runts. Dude, dumb fire. And look, let me see. What was the name of that seed company? Because I mess with a lot of seed companies, but there's one that always came with the super bomb. Oh, Elevate. That's what it's called. Elevate. Look up their website. Actually, I'm gonna put it in the chat. Elevate Seeds. This is where I would get all my what was the strain called that came from that cross? Here. I'm gonna throw it in the website in the chat. They didn't give it a name. It just had on there Gorilla Glue 4 mixed with runs. Or maybe they did, I just didn't pay attention to it. And I'm sure they still sell it. But this particular um please check the box. This particular company, out of all the seed companies, they come with all the hottest new strains. So I had a clone business, marijuana, and I would mainly fuck with this company. So with all the growers that I know, of course, all of them want the hottest, newest shit because I dealt with a lot of commercial growers, and they're gonna take it, sell it to the dispensaries and stuff. So it was all about having the newest strains. Always stayed up on point. It came to like keeping the hottest shit. And then I would never get clones from someone because a lot of motherfuckers in that game, they'll just name a strain. And it'll be not even a legit strain. So I would always start my strains from seed. So that way I always knew that it was the actual strain I said it was. But Elevate was like the most legit seed company I've ever fucked with. All right. So yeah, you want to grow some trees, get your seeds from them. But you over in SD, San Diego. So um, what's the name of that dispensary? And you'll see the billboards all over San Diego, but it's the largest dispensary in San Diego. But I bought some teams from them before. They're pretty solid. And they sell them, they grow them right there in the clinic, and they got this badass rotation. But I bought some healthy ass teams from them before. And just send them straight to flowering. Man, this dude still ain't. I created the strain animal cake. Oh, you a grower, SD. Nice. Dude, I created 4 strains. My very first one I created was entered in the Emerald Cup. I didn't win, but what an honor. I don't even remember what I mixed that strain with. I just took a bunch of strains I had and started crossbreeding. Man, I really hope this dude charges my card. It shows that he responds in 2 hours. Just, yep, moving to another part of town. All right, y'all, I'm about to land this ship. And everything goes well tomorrow, I will be in a different Airbnb. So I will be moving mañana. So, till then, I get down. Like I always show videos of whatever Airbnb I'm going into. So it's adios to this spot I'm in now, and that means a different smart fit. I don't even like the smart fit I've been going to. This place is small. But a different Airbnb. So I'll see y'all mañana. Hasta luego.